shit too. You know I was the one ever since my hair was me and my brothers be ballin' like off-the-dribble. I can never leave my brother Mario Luke. I can tell the weather, but I can feel it in the air, rain coming soon. Oh, they talking hot, cool, I'm off vibe. Make a shower on the block, no shampoo.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the 2434 podcast where anything is possible and we learn from our wins and losses. Heck speaking, and I'm here to give you another film study. In this episode, we're going over the off-the-dribble video. This championship game got physical. Got Nas and Nitty versus Uncle Scoop. Off-the-dribble is having an event where all the people from all the teams from all the major brands are playing each other. So we got Frank Nitty and Nas from BallisLife. Uncle Scoop is from Street Star, his brand. So I didn't go over two of the other videos in this, so bear with me. But besides that, let's get to the action. First, to give you a briefing about Nas. Nas is a general big guard Jew. He can shoot. He's relatively quick. He has a football player built. He is strong and he gets downhill relatively well. Nitty, I'm gonna be real, is probably the best floor general in the street ball space. Whenever he runs, whenever he plays, his impact is always there because he just plays smart. He plays good He plays smart. He plays good defense and he hustles. And is that player that everybody would want on their team and hate to go up against. We all know Uncle School's body. But with that being said, what more needs to be said? Let's get straight to the action. That is funny. Oh, yo, that is a funny dude. Oh my goodness. So okay. For those, normally I don't edit out. I edit stuff out, but this guy can say it to me. So I don't know if you peep. Nitty's mic fell out. So he waited for him to put the mic back in. After he put the mic back in, they gave each other, they dapped up, let's go play ball. Oh, that's funny. So this is going to be a lesson on attacking closeouts. One of the things I'm going to explain something to you about basketball. If you ever want to become very good at basketball, if you know how to attack closeouts to take advantage of when defenses are in scramble mode, it makes the game a heck of a lot easier. They miss a shot, Uncle School go behind the 3-point line. Nas closes this hard. You can't allow guys to get twos. Scoob rips through. He's out of position. He gets low. Watch his hand. He's going to swipe his hand off. He has him beat. Nitty's the help. He steps up. Good floater. This is a sign that you're playing against more talented hoopers. He passes the ball. Scoop comes around it for a dribble handoff. He fakes it. He keeps on going. Now he has a step. Now Scoop has a step on him. If this is anybody else, this is a wide open reverse layup because that's a great pass. That's a great play. But Nitty hustles. He gets a hand on it. Good defense. Oh, well, Nitty got it with that. Oh, this is funny. Okay, so Nitty was having problems with his mic. Uncle Scoop, instead of him being patient and let him fix it, he tries to make a play on the ball. Nitty peeps this. Gets a wide open drive. He's like, got him. Oh. Okay. Nas gets the ball. He jabs once. Realizes he's giving him space to shoot it. Hand down, man down. Shout out to my video. I'm gonna put a card on it right here. Good shot. This is great patience. Nitty is forcing him right because his help is here and that's his one-on-one. That's his options. So he has two options here, right? Instead of going right into Nas's help, he signals. If you pay attention, he signals Scoob to clear out. He swipes his arm off. He goes into his chest. Gets two baby bump dribbles. Galay. All right. So here, if you notice something, Nitty's eyes are on the ball. He's playing to help. Scoob is on the wing. He sees that his head is on the ball. He's not focused on him. So what happens is, as he goes to shoot it, he goes back door. Good offensive rebound. Way to get it. And now because he got the offensive rebound, and now it's closing up, now because he breaks it out, now it's closing hard to close the space. He blows right by him, he gives it an easy layup. Good take. Welcome to Big Guard You. Welcome to Big Guard You. Oh! Got the ball reversal. Brings it out. Got the ball reversal. He takes it in. This is just straight up, I lift. Excuse me. Whoops. I said excuse me to the hoops, not to my camera. Excuse me, I lift. Get off me. Good lay. Yes, rocker step jab, jab, cross, spin, bump, spin. Good shot. Know something? What I like about this is he's very patient in getting to his spot. So like right here, like he had the odds right. He feels that he's on this side. He very easily could have sat there and spun and laid the ball up with his left if he wanted to. But he takes one more pound dribble to bump to get a comfortable mid-range trade. Good shot. This is why I do not like 2-on-2s. In 2-on-2, when it comes down to it is can this matchup guard this matchup? If you cannot guard, I don't care if you are Kyrie Irving. If your matchup cannot guard and the team is capable of hitting shots, it's going to be a long matchup for you. So right here, Nitty goes into his dribble isolation. He goes into his bag, between crosses, goes middle, step back. Homie has his eyes in the cookie jar for way too long. Ironically enough, Nitty has was wide open for a back cut if he wanted it. Right? Good shot, Nas. Boom. He goes tween. He opens up. He goes downhill. Look at this bump. Excuse me. Yeah, I live too. Big guard you, so am I. We take the same class. Okay, all right. This game is okay. I'm gonna tell you. I can tell you a lot about this. This game is going to be a very physical bump and grind type game. Pause. So right here, Nitty hesitates. He explodes out of it. He spins. He goes into his body. The lesson I want you to understand something is when you part of playing defense is understanding where you are at. It's called spatial awareness. Understanding where you are at, just opposed to the rim, and where your opponent is at. Because when you let guys get here, you're always gonna have problems because that's the easiest shot in basketball. Good luck. As I always say, it don't gotta be pretty. It gotta be effective. Now Nate tries to do the same thing. Scooby's on this now. He ain't gonna get bullied like that twice in a row. Now, good defense. Now, if Nitty upfakes, depending on his footwork, he has a left-handed finish. But it is what it is. Bruce grabs a rebound. Scoob hustles, wrist behind the three-point line, good shot, cash. Now with Nas, Scoob thinks okay, it's gonna be sweet here. No, it's not. Right? As he's going into his chest, Nas does a great job of hollowing out. So he cuts him off to the spot that he wants to go to. He's trying to pull the ball back. He reaches for the ball. Give me that. If he doesn't fall, it's a steal. I love watching defense like that, bro. They get the ball back. Oh, good change of pace. Oh, he smoked it. Oh. This is a great change of pace on my cut. Yo, I'm glad I went over this game. I'm getting so much teaching tape. He goes, okay, he shimmies. Nitty's on that. Okay. You see how he walks? Then he turns into a sprint. Got him. Good backdoor cut. You gotta finish your breakfast. You worked too hard for that cut. You worked too hard for that just for you to smoke that layup, bro. That's great basketball IQ. The reason why I tell y'all play through contact, get strong, get the weight room, is because for instances like this, Nas is a strong dude. So Bruce feels that Nas is cutting him off on this side, and what he does, he spins over the top. Now his leg got caught. He got fouled on this, but he's strong enough and on balance to get this off the glass and go and put this in on the glass. Good shot, good possession, good shot. Young fellas, hit the weight room. I would rather scope against a guy who's faster than me than a guy who's stronger than me. Because when you're dealing with somebody who's quicker than you, there's a lot of tricks and a lot of tactics that you can do to play them. You can gap him, you can make him a shooter. You can sit there, you can play his moves. You can play his patterns. When you get to a certain level, guys who are faster than you become a lot easier to guard. Guys who are physical and strong are the worst to guard. So right here, everything is going to be up and at your chest. And if you are not in the weight room, or you're not very good at anticipating the bumps, or you are not very good at using all the tricks of the trades to stop you from getting moved out of position, it's going to be a long game for you. So right here, he crosses, he goes behind the back, hangs, goes, got an angle. Now right here, you see how he gives him a little bit of an off arm, a little bit of a nudge. Ref don't call it. That's called being physical. That's called initiating contact. As I always say, don't complain about when you see a lot of these guys doing push-ups and doing slight nudges. Don't complain about it. Add them to your game or use them back at him. Because if the ref is not calling him for him, he ain't calling it for you. Great take. Way to be strong. Now that's a great game. I'm gonna say this. Halftime notes. If Team Street Star want to win this game, they're gonna have to play through Bruce much more. Because as I'm looking at it, Nas is struggling. None of them could match up with Bruce on a one-on-one. Take smart shots. Take it when it's there. What Nitty got to do is tell Nas subtle tricks and ways how to help Nas guard Bruce, because Bruce is a big dude. 1, 2, it's like it all comes down to is getting stops and forcing bad shots. Second thing, I'm gonna explain something to you about being a physical post player, which Nas is gonna start feeling it if he doesn't really figure out a way how to stop it to him. The more and more you go into his body, the more and more tired you slowly become. That is a side effect, because now you're holding up a guy who's 220 and stopping him from getting to his spots the whole entire game. Now, the longer the game goes, the more and more drained you're gonna feel. It's gonna start impacting your jump shots. It's gonna start impacting you moving around. So it's gonna be up to so Nas got to figure out a way how to slow it down quickly. Now, how to counteract that? Move without the ball. Force him to move a lot. Because you are muscular. Guys who are muscularly dense, or who is stocky, who is brolic, or who is Aki. Feel me? Shout out New York. Right? Those guys do not like moving around a lot. So what you can do is constantly get him in action, gas him up, make him tired. Force him to guard, get him to be tired, run him in pick and rolls, do what you gotta do, so that way, if he's feeling gassed, it becomes a lot harder for him to sit there and take 5 dribbles and post you up. So, good defense, right? That's 1. 2, what Scoob can do is, what Nas can do is offer resistance and hold him to a point where Scoob can get there. I mean, where Nitty can get there. It's a risk because Scoob has a high basketball IQ, and you will get burned because of it. And I don't think Bruce is posting up and back it down like an unintelligent person. Let's see how they react. Let's see the adjustments they make. Let's get it. All right, one thing I'm gonna tell you about Nitty. Nitty's go-to move is his push cross. Right, he gets downhill relatively quickly. He's out of. If you're not paying attention, he can slow it up, and he's out of there off that. Now, Bruce is at the cuts him off to the rim. Remember what I said? The worst spot that you want to be in is at the front of the rim, because it's an easier spot to make a shot. Bruce is absorbing the contact because he's in the weight room. Scoob throws up a right-handed hook shot, tough leg. I love how Frank Nitty plays defense, bro. Comes in here. He's strong. He slides his feet. He cuts him off to the spot. He realized he was spinning back this way. He's on that. Great defense. Okay. This is a great pump fake. Stupid. Oh, gets blocked. Nas grabs the ball. He runs out to the corner 3. Got him. Fly like a bird. You wanna fly away. Good pump fake. He realized he was there. He was closing. At this moment, he's done. There's nothing he can do. Pump fake. Reloads. Good shot. Green bean. Ooh. To anybody who doesn't understand when I say a shoot around, a shoot around is any jump shot that's undefended, is uncontested, or lightly contested. That's very lightly contested. The biggest thing about guys who can shoot, if your hand is not, especially in motion, if your hand is not here by the time the second foot hits, is wide open. He goes under the screen, late contest, wide open. That's a freebie. And now he's up on it. Oh, be patient. Be patient, Nas. Be patient, Nas. Oh, be patient, bro. Rescreen. Throw it. The window is between his legs. Listen, the window is here. If he passes it, that's a layup. Keep the game, guys. Keep the game simple, bro. Either right, if he grabs it, he just throws it up in this. If he just lobs it in the space, it's a wide open layup. Either he can lock. He has 2 windows. He has this window right here and the window between his legs. If he throws this pass, it's a layup. Nitty gets it because it's a wide open cut. But he forces one. Split second reads. All right, I'm gonna teach you a trick about shooting. These guys are pros. If your hand is not up by the time this second foot hits, by the time this foot hits, it's a jump shot. The problem is you're kind of in no man's land, because as soon as he rises up a slightly little bit, layup. Kind of have to live with him rising up and shooting it over you. Good shot. Oh, this is okay. Good call, ref. All right, I'm gonna put it in slow motion just in case you missed it. I missed it on the first. I missed it on the first run. Boop. This is hoop lesson number 1. When you are on the baseline, be leery when you do a negative step. This is the next step. Because if you are not careful, the purpose of the next step is that you can add some kick when you push off. You can push off and add some kick. But if you're not careful and you're too close to the baseline, boop, out of bounds. Good eyes, good call, ref. Look at right here. Boop. This is a perfect example about good decision making. Nitty could have very easily took his 2 steps and took a very difficult right-handed layup, but he said, "You know what? I don't like the look. Let me pick it up. Let me kick it out. Let me kick it out to Nas. Scoob. Let Nas set his feet, get a clean look at it. That's too late, my guy. Green bean. Remember what I said? Go-to move is a push cross. Here he goes into his body. Good take, keeps the ball away from him. Okay. I'm gonna say this. I'm not a big fan of the shot. Okay. But I'm not a big fan of the shot for Bruce. But he made it, so I can't really hate. I really cannot. So the reason why I'm not a big fan of the shot, watch. Comes around the DHO. They trap. Bruce comes down and shoots a mid-range. I'm not a fan of this shot because Bruce been playing through contact. But the mid-range is the right shot, and plus you never know, that one mid-range that he hit can help him feel comfortable shooting threes. But if you've been sitting there scoring on him the whole entire game, posting up, why don't you post him up? I'm played about a made shot. It's a good shot. Nate takes a forced shot. That was forced. Scoob grabs a rebound. Look how quick he sets his feet. So one of the lessons I want you to start paying attention to as a shooter, you need to be able to shoot off of all shooting footworks. Whether it being the 1-2, the 2-footed jump stop, whether it be an inside-outside, outside-inside. The reason why I say that, in situations like this, it makes you much more versatile. If Scoob shoots this off of 1-2, Nitty closes the shot and it becomes a lot more difficult of a shot. But because he shoots it off of a hop, the release is a lot quicker. People think that you have Steph Curry, guys like Steph Curry, Klay Thompson have a lightning quick release. That they do, but also they set their feet incredibly quick. So in situations like this, he set the feet like this and he gets shot off like that. As the ball between in and out. The reason why Scoob reacts to this is because Nas been burning him from the 3-point line all game. He got him to react. Now he's beat. So now what he does is he gets his arm off you. Next step, arm off you. Good. Guess what happens? He's done. Bruce steps up 2-on-1. There is nothing he can do. As I always say, bro, sometimes it's better to take the easy. Listen, could Nas have scored this? Yeah, he could have probably took a left-handed layup. It was better to do the drop ball pass because Nitty was standing right there. Great basketball, good layup. This is one of the things I'm gonna tell you. First lesson I'm gonna tell you is never give up on the play. So you see how he got him. He got him right. That heads, he got him twitchy, right? Right? He gathered, he composed himself. Scoob reaches, bad reach. Good spin. Now, is it a testament to Scoob? I would say, if I'm not, I cut him off here. This is a testament to Scoob. Because guess what? He was there to cut it off. He gets on balance, shoots his jumper. Now, what I want you to understand, shoots the jumper. He doesn't give up on the play. He sees Nitty's crashing this. He tips the ball back, got the ball back to Nitty. Good lay. Great game, y'all. Great game. Shout out to Off-the-Dribble, who always puts some good content on, posting great content as usual. And congratulations to Nas and Nitty for winning this because those two guys are tough. Those two guys are really about it. And shout out to Scoob and Bruce. Now, there's a couple things I wish that they could have done more of. I think what they should have did more. I think what tends to happen is we tend to get away from what's working too much and we lose games because of it. Knowing Scoob and knowing how tough he is and how serious he takes basketball, he's going to look over the tape of this game and figure out where he made his mistakes. First thing I generally felt, he could have sat there and got Bruce more post touches. Why? They had nothing for him. So whether that means having Bruce guard or running a pick and roll, bring it out and have Bruce have an ISO post up against Nitty, or sitting there and trying to sit there and run the pick and roll and look for Bruce on the rolls to the cups, that may work. But that's revisionist history. They're gonna go over that. They're gonna come back. They're gonna bounce back stronger. But as I always say, thank you to Off-the-Dribble for allowing me to use their content. The link to the description of the original video will be in the description below. And also, thank y'all for tuning into the 2434 podcast. Like, share, subscribe. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know the drill. We turn down.